Hello and welcome to the next level. No, not next level, but the odometer says 351, and we're still breaking in the bike here, Z900, 35 kilowatt. And we'll go into the mountains a little bit, see if the tires are better. It's very busy here. I made a test ride here already. And I wanted to test ride the new macbor XR 500cc, but it was busy. Somebody else took it, and I cannot really wait for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Once again, this guy from the shop said I have 15 to 20 minutes for the test ride, and I told him I want to do a video and stuff, and he agreed on that. And I said I need like 1 hour or so. He said, okay. But you know, always the same, 15-20 minutes for a test ride. This is just not enough. Of course, they want to save gas, they want to save on insurance or whatever. But this is not right, you know. You cannot really have a good test ride in 15 minutes where you always have to look at your watch and say, okay, I have to go back already, you know. So this is not really nice. If I were a dealer, I wouldn't say that, because I know that it's a hassle to people. So let's get some air into me here. This is really hot today, and when you're filming, it's really hot. Let's take a little mountain ride. Let's go a little bit further than the usual test ride. Go around the mountain and maybe then back. I just got myself some gas, which means I can at least go 230 kilometers. That's a real gas guzzler. Yeah, I should keep my visor down. I really want to open it up because it's so hot, but I see all these bugs trying to hit me, or trying to commit suicide. Actually, I wanted to change the display to white. Let's change it to white. Not here. I think he wants to leave. Okay, we have first, when we change it to white, it's this button which has to be pressed longer, but since there's something there which can be reset, we have to change it. Okay, the range cannot be reset, so we just press it longer, and then we have it white, we have it black on white. Let's try this in white. That's a good contrast actually. I mean, it doesn't look as pretty as the black, but the white I think has a better contrast and therefore I think easier to read. So this down blipping, do you call this blipping? You know, when you just move the throttle up just shortly to apparently engage with a better RPM when you shift gears. Blipping, is it called blipping? I don't really know how to do this because I think it's maybe someone can explain that in the comments. For me it's very difficult to understand this concept and how to do this, when to rev the engine shortly. I think he didn't like that because it was his right of way. Oh well, what can you do? You cannot please everyone every time, right? Yeah, what I still have to learn, I think, as a beginner is that I have to use a front wheel brake a lot more and with a more power, as they say, like 70%, right, and 30 in the rear, and I'm kind of using the rear more, and that's why I am quite a lot of time the ABS comes on. Oh, there he is. That was actually the bike that I wanted to test ride. It's a macbor XR5. It's brand new and I wanted to do the first video, but I have to come back maybe tomorrow, so I hated waiting. But apparently everybody wants to go into the mountains to check it out, so I'm not the only one, as you can see. And he went into the mountains as well with it. Yeah, this new bike, I guess I can talk about this now, although people are only interested in the Z900 now. But this new bike from macbor, it's a Spanish company, I think. It's a direct competitor to the Honda CB500X, and that's why it is so interesting to me. I mean, I had the CB500X, and it has a lot more features, and looks also pretty nice. Doesn't look cheap, doesn't look like I'm sorry to say, but some of the Chinese bikes, and it looks really high class, like it's just a direct competitor to the CB500X. And I really want to test ride it and see. It has some extra features, and of course it's cheaper than the CB500X and has more features and more equipment options installed already. So that would be a really good buy. I don't know if you can buy it anywhere else than in Spain, but I think the manufacturer is in Barcelona or close to it. And it's a really nice bike. They used to have only smaller 125 bikes they used to build, and I think this is the first 500, and yeah, that would be really interesting to see how it holds up to the CV500X. Anyway, enough of this talk now. So how do you like the white display? Black on white or white on black? What do you like better? Yeah, it's still sometimes it's a little bit jerky, the throttle, I have to admit. They said it's a little bit better than to the previous version, to the 2019, but I think it's as jerky as the other one. So maybe if I switch it to rain mode, it will not be so jerky. Maybe I can do this actually when I come to a standstill. Yeah, maybe switch it to rain mode, because then we have the low power mode, not the full power mode, and then maybe it's not as jerky as beef jerky. Jerky as beef jerky. Let's see, I don't know if I can switch it now. No, I think you have to let go of the throttle or something. So yeah, this is also one of my favorite roads, although the curves are really tight here, and I don't know how fast an expert can go through these curves, but you know, I can only go very slowly because they're just too tight for me. Yeah, not too bad actually, the display in black and white, or in black on white. Yes, hello and welcome to another episode of my mega vlog that I wanted to do with the breaking it in. It now has 474 kilometers, and so apparently, as the guy from Kawasaki said, I can actually rev it up now to 5,000. So let's go into the menu and put it to 5,000. So vehicle settings, I think I have to go to display now. No. Okay, we changed actually the display brightness. Okay. I never know which button to press here. Okay, so let's go to vehicle settings, and the Bluetooth connection just, you know, usually never works, so I have almost given up on this thing, because it's just a pain to, you know, need to pair it once again and again and again. It's just a pain. Okay, so I'll put the shift lamp to 5000 now, and so we can go a little bit with higher revs. Actually, I wanted to go to Yamaha today to do something, to ask something for a friend, so let's go there and have a quick ride to Yamaha. So as I said, 474 kilometers, 6.5 liters now, a little bit going down a little bit, but still it's quite a lot. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, as you can see, I'm riding in a rain mode. I don't see any power difference to the road mode, at least not in the 75 and the 35 kilowatt version. So maybe the salesperson was right when he said there's no difference there, only that it switches to the other traction control mode. I don't really experience any difference in power with this, so I will just keep it on rain. I don't care. Maybe when you open it up to 95 horsepower, maybe then it will be a difference, but for now I don't really think they have reduced it. As you know, I think that in the catalogs and everything it says like 50-60% decrease in power, but of course if you only have 35 or 48 horsepower, if you decrease that even more, you know, you don't really have much to go on anymore. So I don't think, and as far as I'm feeling that, I'm noticing that there's no decrease in power there. Okay, they tore up the road here. Yes, well, what can I say, 400, almost 500 kilometers now. Yeah, just slightly, you know, still getting used to, acquainted with the bike. Been riding some test rides, you know, with other bikes in the meantime. And yeah, it is still, I think, even for the 35 kilowatts, a pretty nice Newton meter powerhouse, and I do like it. Of course, I would like to rev it up a little bit higher, the engine, you know, to give it more what it actually deserves and actually is longing for, I'm sure. But once again, I mean, I'm not a crazy rider. I'm not a rider who is going to do wheelies and stuff like that, so, you know, I don't really care about that. But I just, you know, do it in my own pace and try to enjoy every minute. So let's go to Yamaha. Having that said, let's go to Yamaha.